Hey, how's it going, guys? Happy Friday. I figured since I'm off work today and I have nothing better to do for the rest of the evening but hide in my house, I would go ahead and do a contest update video. So for those of you who don't know, I have a 100 sub contest still going on through May the 5th. Someone just told me today, I guess that's Free Comic Book Day, so happy coincidence there, I guess. So you guys have until Free Comic Book Day / May the 5th to create a video or do the Snups thing if you'd like. So far I have 10 entrants so far, and also last time I checked I am at 136 subs, which means in 14 subs a second place prize will be created. So luckily I said I got a little bit bored after work, so I created the second place prize. So as you can see, it's kind of sizable. Before I can get into that, we're not quite to 150 yet, so to get to this, we got to get to 150. So, you know, I guess tell your friends and all that good stuff. I did want to go over what I've added to the first and sole place prize, I guess, so far. Because I still got a little bit of room left in this box. So, for some reason, I just keep adding stuff. I'm not sure why. So, I guess take it for what it is, I suppose. So, just to kind of recap what was in there originally. So, like I said, I got the Alex Ross signature, Secret Wars #1, and all this should be in the first video, so that's why I'm kind of blowing through it fast. Spidey 795, everyone's specking on this book pretty hard right now. Deadpool, Circle Chase 1, like I said, 4 is just in a bag, so I'm throwing that in 2. Green Lantern #1, Capullo variant from the New 52. God Hates Astronaut, signed by Ryan Brown. You know, I guess personalized 2. Fantastic Four 67. Batman 21, First Duke Thomas. Flash Fast Man Alive #13, DC Nation variant. The Few #1 has the Image Blind Box variant A. All-Star Superman Free Comic Book Day version. Green Lantern Green Arrow 95. Just a couple Michael Turner books. So Fathom #8 was a world exclusive to Los Angeles. And then Soulfire Dying of the Light issue 3. So once again, those are in the first video already. So that was kind of like the original first prize. But like I said, got a little bit bored, decided to add more to it. So, just a good read. Revival #1. This is the 4th print, but I figured I'd just throw it in because it is a very nice read. So ones that's not checked it, I recommend it. And actually, in the back, I was able to wedge some freebie posters I got at C2E2. So figured if they fit, it's going in. So there we go. And like I said, freebies at C2E2. I got this DC New Age of Heroes sampler. This will be going in the 2nd place as well. So there is that. And then I had a bunch of these Dark Knight Metal, so I decided to throw one of those in each of the prizes. So just a variant cover they're handing out at the DC booth at C2E2. So this is going in the box. And then I had like these Walmart $5 grab bag things. So I've got a Batman. I think this is a reprint or a whatever of issue 9. So this is a issue 9, I think, Walmart variant. So this is the main variant that came with the pack. And then just because it came with it, there's a variant for Batman Eternal 23. I don't know if this is just a normal cover for the book or a variant for it, but nonetheless it's going in 2 because it came with the other one. And then Infinity Man and the Forever People #5. Don't know too much about this book, but it was in that pack, so I figured why not throw it in. And then for my last 2 editions currently, I put 2 or 3 SIGs in 2nd place, so I was like, well, I don't want to skimp out on 1st place, so I added another signature book to 1st place. So I got this Uncanny X-Men 600 signed by Adam Hughes. This was signed last year at the Cincinnati Comic Expo, and it's just, sorry about the glare there. I'm putting a Mylar bag, but he did sign right there by my index finger there. So I figured, why not throw that in? Everyone loves some Adam Hughes. And I decided, for whatever reason, to throw a Silver Age Dell book at every lot. So here's a Yogi Bear from 1961. Thought it looked like a decent book to toss in there. I don't really know what I'm going to do with all these Silver Age Dell books, so I figured I'd give a few back to the community. So, Yogi Bear. There we go. So there is the updated 1st place status so far. So like I said, don't think this will be the exact box I ship in, but it was just kind of convenient. Just figured why not fill it up. Maybe I will ship it, maybe I won't. But I got a little bit of room left in there. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So, to preview what will happen if I hit 150 subs by May the 5th. So, got this whole stack right here. So I'll start off with This is Wolverine Origins number 5, a Phoenix Comic-Con variant, but it was signed in 2006 by Joe Quesada. So there's the signature right there. I think he still signs most books like that, or at least every signature I got from him looks like that. And he usually has the date. I think this was 06 or 07. Sorry, I've slept since then, but I believe this is one of the copies I did get signed myself, so I can verify that that is Joe Quesada's signature. And then I had a Dexter copy of this I had signed, so pretty good current new image read. So Analog number 1 signed by Jerry Duggan. Signature's right there. So I figured since I had the C2E2 variant, I didn't really need 2 copies, so I'm just going to toss this in as well. And just a lot of good reads and just some of the extras I had. So nothing, well, there's a couple special books in here, I would say still. Astonishing X-Men number 1. Absolutely love this run of X-Men. One of my favorite all-time X-Men runs. So I have like 3 or 4 copies of this issue 1. So I figured, you know, to keep with the good reads, I had to throw this in. So definitely awesome read there. Had to have a 90s applied cover, so I got an X-Force 38. For some reason, I had 2 copies of this. Not sure why, but got all those Phalanx Covenant covers with a shiny little stripe there. So that's going in. Next up, Uncanny X-Force from the Sam Humphries run. It's kind of rolled across this, my short box. Like, why not throw it in? All right, this next one, it's a good book, but I mean, it's a reader copy. But there might be some people out there who still really want it. So I figured, hey, why not throw it in? I got a steal on it. So I had 2 copies. So therefore, it's going in this lot. King Size Avengers Annual number 10, first appearance of Rogue. Figured, why not pop this in there, see what happens. So like I said, it's a reader copy, so the spine's not the best. Got a little bit of staple rust there, but I'm sure there's at least one person out there who wouldn't mind having this book more than me. So I figured, yeah, why not throw it in the contest and go ahead and see what happens. This is Guardians Team Up Avengers number 1. I believe this is the first comic featured in the Marvel Collector's Core boxes. So I decided to throw this in. Pretty awesome cover, too. So there is that. Got an All-Star Squadron number 1, so I think this is from the Copper Age or into the Bronze Age. I always get those 2 mixed up when one ends and the other begins. But I figured, hey, why not throw that in? I thought it was a neat older book. A-Force number 1, just another good read. One of these days I'm going to get like a trade or a hardcover of these just because I really like the A-Force title. So I decided to throw that in. Got a nice Mark Brooks cover on this Ant-Man number 1. I don't know which printing this is. But I thought this was a nicer cover I had of the number 1s I had in my collection, so I threw it in. Then I think I won this at Indiana Comic-Con. So it's a Wizard World Presents Comic-Con. I guess this is in their Comic-Con box. It's a Justice League of America number 1. I think it's a reprint of that Silver Age time. The Justice League first interacted with the Justice Society. I can't remember the number off the top of my head, but I decided to throw it. It's like a die-cast cover, too. So I think if you open it up, I haven't even taken it out of the sealed bag or anything like that. But if you open it up, I think it's just, you know, it opens up and that's like the cover inside. So kind of neat. In terms of good reads, new X-Men 45, I should say. This is one where X-23 fights Lady Deathstrike. So earlier X-23, I guess we could say at this point. But probably out of the Messiah Complex. This is one of my favorite reads out of that whole issue run. So had to put that in there since I kind of had the hardcover, so I technically consider an extra copy. Back on the Adam Hughes tray, I got the Legion 35, so a little bit sought after Adam Hughes cover, so I thought it was alright, so I figured I'd toss it in because I know someone probably wants this more than me. Next up, we got a little bundle I got from those Walmart books again. So this is, I think it's also number 9, so the Flash Walmart variant. So usually like this is the Walmart barcode. So this is the main variant of that set. And this just came with Superman 33, Eric Larson variant. Didn't even know Eric Larson did too much work with DC, but kind of cool. Superman Wonder Woman 29 also was in that set, so that's why it's thrown in. And then like the last set, Dark Knight's Metal, C2E2 DC booth variant, freebie, whatever you want to call it. New Age of Heroes handout. Batman Hush, they're handies at the DC booth too. Already have several copies of this, so I figure I'd just hopefully pay it forward to someone who actually wants to read it and all that good stuff. And then the last one, like I said, every bundle gets Silver Age book from now on. Walt Disney Donald Duck from 1959. So who doesn't love Donald Duck? So thought that was a pretty funny looking cover. Just Rex into the only sign ever or something like that. There's nothing below there. Like, I don't know what I'm talking about. But anyway, Donald Duck runs into the stop sign. Funny. There you go. So like I said, I will link my original contest video in here just in case you guys missed that on your previous feeds. So please make a video. I greatly appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that stuff. Other than that, if you have any questions, let me know, and thanks for watching.